Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video on integration. In this video we have this integral to look at, and here is how we go about it. So we have the integral of e to the power x cos of x dx. As you can see, we're going to apply what we call integration by parts. So we're going to let u be equal to e to the power x, that one there, and then dv will be equal to this part here. dv is equal to cos x dx. Now on the left we differentiate du dx. You'll agree with me that this is just e to the power x multiplied by dx both sides. Du is equal to e to the power x dx. Right, now coming this side, we integrate both sides. So the integral of dv must be equal to the integral of cos of x dx. Well, the integral of dv is just v, the integral of cos x is just sine x. Right, next, integration by parts formula. Remember, it says the integral of u dv is equal to uv minus the integral of v du. So u dv is equal to uv minus the integral of v du. So what is u? Our u is e to the power x. So we have e to the power x. V is just sine x. Then we have minus v du. What is v? Our v is this one here, sine x. Du is actually e to the power x dx. E to the power x dx. Now I have to rewrite this part here, taking us to the next step. And if you allow me to move backwards a little bit, this is going to be e to the power x sine x minus the integral of e to the power x sine x dx. I'm going to apply integration by parts again here the second time. So we're going to let on this part here, let u be equal to e to the power x and dv be equal to sine x dx. Now here, differentiating, you will see that this is just du is equal to e to the power x dx. Integrating both sides, v will be equal to the integral of sine x is actually minus cos x. You need to remember those two. The integral of sine x is minus cos x. The derivative of cos x is minus sine x. But the integral of cos is actually positive sine, as you can see here. Right, so we apply integration by parts on this part here. Continuing with this, just to finish it off, we are basically saying that so that part there is maintained, e to the power x sine x, and then we have minus. Now I have to use uv minus the integral of v du. Remember the formula for integration by parts. So we continue as follows: e to the power x sine x minus, what is uv? Well, u is e to the power x and v is minus cos x. So u equals e to the power x, v equals minus cos x. So e to the power x times minus cos x, that's this part, and then we have minus the integral of v du. What is v? Minus cos x, minus cos of x. What about du? Is e to the power x dx, e to the power x dx. Right, now we remove the brackets inside there first. So this is the same as e to the power x sine x minus, I'll keep this one, then this part here will be minus e to the power x cos x. And that part there, minus minus, will be plus the integral of, let me write e to the power x first, and then I have cos x dx. Right, now I can remove these brackets here, distribute the minus one outside here. I have e to the power x sine x, and then I have plus e to the power x cos x, and then I have minus the integral of e to the power x cos x dx. Where are we coming from? We're coming from, remember, e to the power x cos x dx. So we are saying that the integral of e to the power x cos x dx is actually equal to, this expression is equal to e to the power x sine x plus e to the power x cos x minus the integral of e to the power x cos x dx. Now, this integral must come to the left. Remember, this one and this one are the same integrals, but they have different signs, and therefore they must add. So I'm going to add this on both sides. So therefore, on the left, I'm going to have twice the integral of e to the power x cos x dx. On the right-hand side, I'll just have this part here. That one is gone. So e to the power x sine x plus e to the power x cos x. Next, I must divide by 2 throughout. And then what I have is the integral of e to the power x cos x dx will just be equal to half of e to the power x sine x plus half of e to the power x cos x, and then plus the constant of integration. Now you can factorize this part and allow me to move back a little bit. That is the same as half e to the power x, open brackets, we have sine x plus cos x, and then plus your constant of integration. So this is the final solution to this integral that we have been looking at in this video. Let me just remind you, it's this integral here where we have applied integration by parts twice. Now I want you to try with sine x there, e to the power x sine x, and see what you get. In the next video, I'm going to try and evaluate the same integral but by using Euler's equation or formula. I think it will be fascinating. All right, see you next time.